it up. It was designed to see just how good high-def pictures can be, and also to see whether a very expensive high-definition television is really that much better than a cheaper one.
This is the rather expensive Pioneer Curo. According to the specialist press, it's the best high-def TV you can currently buy.
We'll be judging it against this, a 47-inch Philips HD TV, which is far cheaper.
The question is, which of these two TVs is best? The Pioneer's almost 3 times as expensive as the Philips, but does that mean it's 3 times better? And does either telly deliver a picture of such high quality it makes you think you're looking at the real thing?
To find out, we've constructed a bespoke viewing room, which is inside here. Now, we know that high-def pictures are best viewed with high-quality audio, but this is all about picture quality, so that's what we're concentrating on.
To test the screens side by side, we've built this special viewing wall. You'll note we have 2 TVs, but 3 windows, and that's because behind the 3rd window will be real life. Steen here is a professional statue. Once he's daubed on his war paint, lovely, he'll stand behind the left-hand window and perform while we film him with a state-of-the-art high-definition TV camera. This image will then be fed into the 2 televisions using HDMI cables. The challenge will be for us to look at the images in window number 2 in the centre and window number 3 on the right to see how well each of them can replicate real life.
Have you ever thought about being a human statue?
No.
Even the way you paused before you answered was quite human statuesque. We hung around outside while our lighting director carefully arranged the lamps for even coverage and to minimise reflections off the screens. Then the camera was adjusted to get a perfectly exposed and focused high-definition image that would be displayed on our 2 TVs. I am so excited about this test.
I always find these tests very exciting.
They're amazing. In fact, you know, in a way, it's great for us. But this is the sort of test you want when you're going to buy a telly, when you're about to part with real money.
Yes.
Strike a pose. Yeah, that's good. It's rock solid. It's absolutely remarkable.
Finally, our viewing room was ready.
Hi, we're ready for you now.
Oh,
You'd like
hi.
to pop these on?
Thank you, that's very kind.
Thank you.
We were blindfolded, led inside and put in the optimum viewing position. Sofa.
Oh, that's nice.
Blindfolds off. Wow, what an extraordinary image.
We'd already been told that Steen would be behind window number 1 on the left, and quite frankly that was very obvious as soon as we sat down.
The remarkable thing is how 3D reality looks.
Yeah. But we had no idea which TV was behind windows 2 and 3.
Now it's a question of which of those 2 screens most closely looks like reality.
If I was a pop video director, OK?
Yes.
And I had my 80s pop star in a bright orange-red wig, I'm assuming it's a wig, I would want to see him or her on the 3rd screen.
Absolutely.
You know, because that colour comes out.
It comes alive on screen 3,
Yeah.
definitely, whereas it's a bit subdued, a bit dull
Yeah.
on screen 2. But I think we ought to have a look at how movement is handled.
Very good point.
Sir, could you unfreeze and give us some movement? Ah.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
Instantly you see the difference between reality and virtual reality. Look at the hair on screen 3, John.
It's alive.
It's alive, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's almost three-dimensional as the light plays through all the hair fibres.
Screen 2 is giving a more sort of shuttered effect, isn't it? You're getting more
Definitely.
stepped movement.
Talking of 80s pop stars, though, those moves are very T'Pow.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, screen 3 is the one that's closest to reality and must be, if there's any rightness and justice in this, the most expensive screen. Screen 2 is the much cheaper screen, and screen 1 is the real thing.
We were absolutely right. Screen 2 was the cheaper Philips, and Screen 3 was the expensive Pioneer. But despite being 3 times cheaper than the Pioneer, the Philips wasn't 3 times worse. The pricier TV was definitely closer to reality, but our budget model did offer a perfectly adequate high-definition image.